Hey everybody! Before we start today's episode, I would like to remind you that I recently started a gaming review channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below. It is labeled Konoha Reviews. On that channel, I review games, both old and new, and you can even request certain reviews by commenting on the videos on there. Please check it out, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and supporting me on that channel. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the episode. With both the Imperium and Galactic Empire having invaded Earth, the UNSC intel presumed that smaller groups had already been settled without being noticed. On several other continents, resources were being put to the test to locate and uncover if these assumptions were true. On Stratus, however, the battle was still continuing as most of the UNSC was being evacuated. Some of the air units currently present on Stratus volunteered to oversee support from the air, but with mere Falcons at their disposal, they were no match against the lightning-fast TIE fighters. But back on the ground, they urged the pilots to fight on as they had another assignment, to keep the enemy busy in the air. Hundreds of UNSC soldiers had already been evacuated via sea, but now most of them had no option but to rely on air. To keep the air safe enough for extraction, the Falcon pilots were ordered to engage with the enemy. For many, it led to their death. One of these air evacs that was going to take place was at Camp Maxwell, high in the hills covered by forest. Around 30 UNSC soldiers were headed to Maxwell now, while 10 or so were already there, signaling to any friendly unit in the vicinity to head towards that direction. But the route towards Maxwell was dangerous, as both guardsmen and stormtroopers were interwoven in fierce battles within the forest. But the amount of evacuation vehicles were dwindling, and thus time was of the essence. The UNSC units had no other choice but to head into the danger zone. Alright guys, we are here with our squad heading towards Camp Maxwell for air evac, which is very dangerous with all this combat going around, but we are growing a little bit desperate here. You can already hear a lot of combat going around. It might be a little bit laggy in the beginning. I see stormtroopers over there. You can also see the lasers from the Warhammer faction. What we got here? We got some Falcons. Oh, TIE fighters. Trying to intercept the other aircraft. Let's not get too good. So yeah, so I have this weird graphics glitch going on with the air. Like, does somebody know what the hell that is? I would like to know. I only have it with this mission. I made multiple missions already, and I don't have it with anything else. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Oh, there we go. There we go, he's down. One thing that I actually did notice regarding the Warhammer faction is that their foot soldiers actually have really crappy armor compared to the other two factions. The weapons of the Star Wars faction might be the weakest. However, that is in this mod again. Oh god. Oh Jesus. I think our trooper has been on shrooms. What is that? You can definitely also tell that they are engaging in combat with each other. The problem is we don't know if Camp Maxwell is secure or not. We did lose quite a few units here. Maybe it's a visor thing. Oh Jesus. I don't seem to have the graphics glitch if I'm in third person. Oh, there he is. Got him. Right side, I have no visual. Oh, wait. We We are making our approach, but we are being rather slow. Now, here's the thing, too. So there are actually multiple pelicans headed towards the evac zone. But, since this is Arma and non-scripted, there's a chance that they might either not have made it, that they might have been shot down. Or, you know, sometimes the AI is just clunky and they cannot find their way. There. Shit. He's down. See, they go down with a lot, with like only 2 bullets or something, whereas the Star Wars units go down a lot slower. It does always seem that the Star Wars units are the first ones to lose. Got a little bit calmer. We got an auto rifleman. We are making our way. Also, those who are too worried that too many of these scenarios take place in Stratus, do not be worried. We will head towards a new battlefield very, very soon. There will still be some battles here in Stratus, but overall the first invasion is going to be taking place here. Oh, we got the medic dealing with one of our troopers. I'm hearing something in the air. It was well, I heard it. I didn't see it. It sounded more like a falcon, to be honest, than a pelican. There's some combat on our right side. Oh. I heard both a Star Wars blaster and a Warhammer rifle. Is that coming from behind us? They're checking over there. There's a falcon there. It's smoking. It's not good. This is the one small outpost in front of Camp Maxwell. Should be pretty close. It's over there. Doesn't sound like there's a heavy battle going on here, but it also does not sound secure either. Yeah, you can see that stormtroopers fought here. What the hell? They just died. I don't know if they were units. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's up there. Ugh. Saw him too late. Luckily, we can actually switch to quite a few. You can see that the whole squad is over here. There we go. Ooh. I'm gonna throw a grenade, just to be sure. I don't have any other scope, so in terms of close range, this is not perfect.
Man down.
I'm not kidding. Wow, look at this. This has been quite the battle. Again, all of this is in real time. I didn't just place him there. These guys actually fought for this, this outpost. And I first put UNSC units in here, so it actually seemed that the stormtroopers either got really far, or they actually took control for a while. Looks like now we got control.
4, 3, engage that man.
Unfortunately, no Pelican. There's one of the Falcons. Again, during playtesting, I did confirm that the Pelican units would arrive here. Oh. Ah, look. Those might be the reason why there's no Pelican here. Still fighting going on. Well, at least we have a pretty big group here. Uh-oh.
Enemy! Fast mover, 800 meters, northeast. Fast mover, 600 meters, northeast.
Oh! It's on the move. It's going over here, or it's going down. I hope it's not. If the comms still work, we might actually be able to call in evac if there's still a pilot out there. So let's actually do that. The pilot that was crazy enough to head towards the evac zone did indeed get into trouble. The Pelicans were a large and therefore easy target, but it was no mere TIE fighter that took this one down. It were the air units from the Imperium that blasted onto the armored vessel until it went down to smoke. But within the chaos, there were still more Pelicans within range, and eventually the UNSC soldiers were evacuated, though they did suffer losses during their approach up the hill. Then word got out that in the Pacific, drones had picked up the location of a small group of units belonging to the Galactic Empire. They even had evidence that someone was among them who seemed of a higher rank, and who could contain valuable information to learn more about the enemy. The nearest military base immediately sent out 3 squads to quickly deal with the problem and capture the officer alive.